Oh, let's start from the beginning though. We have finished Unit 1 and Unit 2. Do you hear me well now? And everything what we've been discussing during these 2 months. Okay, so if you remember, our main grammar sport was about the perfect tense. We spoke about present perfect, we spoke about past perfect continuous, present perfect continuous, past simple, we spoke about past tenses. So there are some options when we can express our thoughts in past perfect. What are they? Can somebody remind me? Actually, the table says everything already. So when we express our action that already finished in the past before another action took place in the past as well. So past perfect, it's the first tense from the past, let's say, something that happened before the past simple. It has a structure of had and participle to. Participle to is the third column, verb in the third form. What comes to past perfect continuous? When we describe an action which started in the past and was in the development of the action, was in the continuation in the past as well. Right, the second option when we use past perfect. When we want to underline, emphasize the result of activity in the past. For example, I have been to London twice. I have lived there for a long time. When we talk about that. Otherwise, when we want to, continuous is used when we want to emphasize the duration of the action in the past. He had been working for 6 months, then he decided to have a vacation. There are some tips that help us to understand when we use continuous. What prepositions do we usually use to show the continuous, perfect continuous? Doesn't matter, past perfect continuous or present perfect continuous. What words help us to understand that we have to use the continuous? Since. Okay, and one more. It's in this sentence, for, so one, perfect. Also, we use past perfect continuous, good Leila, when we want to show that we like the event in the past. Otherwise, when we want to show the cause of the action from the past to the past simple. All right, so simple exercises from progressive test. I took this test from a textbook. Similar test will be sent to you. I haven't decided yet the form of it. Probably it will be in PDF format, so you can complete it and send me back via email, or I will do it in your class. I haven't decided yet to make it easier for you. So we have to complete sentences using past perfect, past continuous. So let's start. There are some words given to you. We have to complete the sentences using these words. When we left the cinema and we didn't have an umbrella. So 2 actions in the past. One took place after another. So first we left the cinema, and at the same time it was raining. It rained at the same time. So 2 actions. All right. If it had been raining, so then I think the past simple is the wrong tense here. It should be was raining. It was raining, so it was raining when will, yes, Soban, now it's perfect. It was, look, it's in English we have to say, in Russian we say согласование времен. All of them should be in the same period of time. Let's see, if it's past simple, so we use past continuous to show the duration of the action. Right, past perfect continuous is used before past simple. When Rachel and Carol got married, engaged for very long time. We have 4 here that shows us the duration. So the duration hadn't been. But it's good, Layla, but it should be negative form. Rachel and Carol got married. They hadn't been engaged for a long time, only a few weeks. So negative form. Megan has forgotten her German now, but she eat really well. Now she has forgotten, present perfect. But before, so Suban, any options? Had been speaking. She used to speak. We put here used to just to show the habit in the past. Okay. Did your parents meet while they at Chicago University? Did your parents meet while they at Chicago University? Past simple. Vladimir Kartashov, what do you think? Good, Leila. They were studying. While shows us that it's continuously developed action. Did your parents? Past simple means the second part of the sentence should be in past, but it's either continuous or simple. You, the piano, when you were young, when did you learn to do that? Vladimir Kartashov, Mr. Shin, used to play. Had played. Okay, we can say didn't used to play. Yes, yes. Or we can say negative form too, but it has common sense as well. Tessa's father bought her a second-hand car after her driving license. Has bought. It's S apostrophe. Yes, Nikita. Now it's good. No, your answers when you were in exam, I didn't look at your test paper. So, wasn't copying. Wasn't copying. The second part in past simple, you see? Oops, sorry. The second part in past simple were in exam. And that's why the first part should be in the continuous. John moved to a much bigger house after he had inherited. Yes. What is inherited? What's the meaning of this word? Inherited. Suban, the meaning of this word? Inherited? Yes, Nikita. Okay, vocabulary. It should be quite easy for you. This person is 100 years old. If you remember the unit with the title of Generation Centenarian, okay, this phrase means to die. To die. Suban, Nikita, Ubusara, pass away. When you can forgive someone or forget something bad. Layla, no, later. Worried about someone or something. So, worried about someone or something. concern. I would like you to review the vocabulary once again before the test. We use this word to describe an old person, not the person who is over 100, but someone who is elderly. Yes. So now we have to choose the proper word. Also vocabulary. My son's daughter was born 2 days ago. I can't believe I've just got married. I become a grandparent. Easy. So let's speed up. It's quite easy. First, got married. I become grandparent. Yes, we have to do something right now. This problem is very urgent or bitter. Bitter we said when we forgive someone or forgive something bad. Yes, perfect. Ted promised to do bungee jump with us, but he's really scared about. He'll never go through it, put up with it. Go through it or put up with it. So means put up with, to put himself in this problem. Yes. Grandma often looks at old photo when she was young and she feels very sarcastic or nostalgic. Yes, Leila. You said I'll help you to organize the party, so don't walk out. Go back on your promise. Bubusara, what do you think? Walk out or go back? Walk out means to leave. Go back means to go back from your words, to refuse. Can you look up, get up this word in the dictionary for me? Look up or get up? Look up. Perfect, Suban. Next exercise. Also, we have to look up. Very good, Leila. If you remember this, emotions, adjectives describing our emotions. Do you remember that topic we discussed previously? Well, it's the dialogue. Definitely, I would prefer someone read it than one of you, but unfortunately, I have no chance. Hi, Maria. How's your exchange program going? Exchange program when you go somewhere abroad to study. It's not going well, said Nikita Khan, but to be honest, I feel pretty calm. It's not going well. To be honest, I feel pretty miserable. Puyo, why that? There are lots of rules in my host family house. Host family, the family that accepts you as a child there. I can't. Late. I have to do all of my before dinner. I have got no at all. So, second, I can't stay out, Bhavasara. Perfect. I have to do all of my okay. I have got no Nikita freedom. So you don't like the family? Well, the mom and dad are nice to me and they help me a lot. I'm to them, but they aren't easy to live with. Well, I mean, all parents the same. They're very nice, but they very hard. Yes. Have they got any children? Yes, Mandy and Peter. Mandy is great, but Peter is really sometimes. So we have freedom, grateful, miserable, schoolwork, stay out. Okay, irritating. Yes, irritating when someone is really annoying. Why? What does he do? Well, it's difficult to all of his sarcastic jokes. It's difficult to live with, in other words. Okay. Put up with. It's difficult to put up with all his sarcastic jokes. I think I'm going to lose my patience, in other words. I'm out of something. Bubusara, what's your opinion? Yes, Nikita. Don't do that. Try to be calm and relaxed. All right. So once again, guys, please review the vocabulary notes just to be sure that you will be able to pass this test. Exercise number 6. The same exercise you will. The same exercise, the same test you will get at the term test for the term number 1. The most important, we have to find mistake. On my experience, students who are shy really build their self-confidence on exchange trip. On my experience, we have to find a mistake. It's in my experience, not on, but in my experience. So this is the way we have to find the mistake. Please pay attention to the word combinations, time, expressions. I agree that staying with families and cooking and making conversation with people in another language is good, but still scared. Very good, Nikita. Yes, we never say I'm agree. It's I agree. And when we ask, do you agree with me? Yes, I agree. You shouldn't to worry. Yes, Nikita, very good. Yes, you shouldn't worry. Never use to after modal verb. All right, but I'm worried about being with the family. For an instance, what if I can't think of anything to say to them? I give you some tip. There shouldn't be an, for instance. It's even difficult to pronounce it. Yes, for instance. You were asking people about themselves first to get them talking, and that will take the pressure off you. Well, opinion, meaning, ought to try. That's the only one modal verb that we cannot use ing form after that. Good idea. Personally, yes. Personally, I believe in people love talking about themselves. I believe in people love talking about themselves. There is something extra. We don't use something with something. So, ideas? No. I believe people. I believe people love talking. I believe in people love talking. It's not the proper way. I believe in you means when I really proud and I'm sure that you can afford something. But when you believe that something can do something, another thing that we don't use in, you should do also listen actively to what someone is telling you. Once again, never use to after modal verb except ought to. You should make eye contact with strangers or people older than me. One day think I'm rude. It's a question. It's a question. It's a question. All questions start Should I make? Should I make eye contact? It's a question, you see. We never start question with noun or pronoun. It should be either modal verb, auxiliary verb, or WH question. We start with special words. It's not true to tell that for people in UK, if you look people in the eye, it shows that you are listening to them. I'm not think you should be too anxious. I think it's, oh, sorry. 9 in this line. It's not true to tell that for people. To say, it's not true to say that for people. So we cannot say about the people. And the last one, I'm sure you have to find this mistake. Suban, you're asking to accept your call. Sorry. Oops. No? Right. So I'm not think. Are you agree with this combination, phrase combination? I'm not think. I don't think. We never use am in a simple form. Right. Please, I would like you to review the vocabulary notes and grammar support as well. We have a few exercises left, so I will send you the presentation so you can practice. It has answers. Besides that, let me finish with the home task. I would like you to view it at least. Home task, exercise 10. It's also from the test. I would like you to write composition, let's say, and send it back to me. Thank you, Nikita. You've been only the one who sent me